Welcome back everyone. Let's have a doubt clearing session. Few students had a doubt in finding the factors of a quadratic polynomial. Okay, so what is a quadratic polynomial or a quadratic equation? Equations of this form, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, they are called quadratic equations. Okay, if the degree of the polynomial is 2, that is called quadratic polynomial. Okay, and how many zeros does it have? Every quadratic polynomial has at most 2 factors. The other name of factors is zeros, factors, zeros, roots. Okay, or you can say solutions. All means the same. Okay, so I can give some examples here now. Examples of quadratic polynomials, like example x square plus 5x plus 6. This is a quadratic polynomial. Okay, this is a polynomial. If I put equal to 0 to this becomes quadratic equation. Okay, there is no major difference between polynomial and equation. Okay, so equal to 0, that becomes quadratic equation. So this is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Yes, ax square plus bx plus c. Even this is a quadratic polynomial. X square minus 3 is also a quadratic polynomial. Or you say x square minus 1, this is also a quadratic polynomial. Okay, here only 2 terms are there. Which term is missing? X square term is there. Sorry, x square term is there. This term is there, and c is there, constant for this one. X term is missing, second term, and in this you have all the terms. The first example, you have x square term, then 5x, then 6. Okay, we have all the 3 terms. So we can have 3 terms, we can have 2 terms, and I can have 1 term also. Okay, like example, this is also a quadratic polynomial. X square is equal to 0. This is also a quadratic polynomial only. Okay, so we will see how to find the factors or zeros of quadratic polynomial, which is very important concept. Okay, let's take a few examples and try to find the factors. I'll take one example as x square plus 5x plus 6, okay, is equals to 0. So first thing you must do when you are finding factors is multiply the first and the last term. Okay, multiply first and the last term. What do you get? 6 into x square is 6x square. Okay, so find the factors of the 6. 6 goes in 3 table 3 2 times, and 6 goes in 6 table 6 1 times. Okay, now I need to take 2 factors. Okay, so which one should I take? Should I take 3 2 times or 6 1 times? That is very important. So I should take the factors in such a way that if you add the factors, okay, if you add the factors, you must get the middle term. What is the middle term in this? 5x. So if I add the factors or subtract the factors, okay, I should get the middle term. So if I add 3 plus 2, I'll get the middle term, that is 5. Fine. And if I multiply 3 and 2, I get 6, isn't it? So the sum, if I add 3 plus 2, I am getting 5. 3x plus 2x, okay, is 5x. Sum is 5, that is the middle term. And if you multiply this, that is the product is 6. So you are getting 6 when you multiply, and you are getting the middle term when you add. These 2 things you must remember. Why I cannot take 6 and 1? Because if I add 6 and 1, I'll not get 5. Okay, I'll get 7. So if I have 7 here, then I can take 6 and 1 also. Okay, so this is the way you have to. I'll get, if I multiply 6 and 1, I'll get 6. That doesn't matters. I'm getting product. 6 ones is 6. Okay, but the sum I'll not get as 5. You should get both sum and the product. Okay, so we cannot take 6 and 1. This cannot be taken factor. Okay, these factors cannot be taken. How should I split this now? This is called splitting middle term, method of splitting middle term. So I'll write this as x square. This 5 I'll write as 3x plus 2x. Just now I found the factors of 6. So 5 is written as 3 plus 2. That's nothing new. Okay, 5 I can write 3 plus 2. Why I'm writing 3 plus 2? Because 3 2 times is 6. Okay, and 3 plus 2 is 5. Next, from these two I can take x common. Okay, I can take x common from this 2. If you want, you can further split it. You can write it as x into x plus 3 into x plus 2 into x plus 3 into 2, like you used to do in your previous class. Now from these two I can take 3 common. What can I take common? Sorry, from these two, what can I take common? I can take x common. X is here and even x is here. Okay, so I'll take x common, remains x plus 3. And from here, what can I take common from these two? I can take 2 common. Okay, remains here plus sign, 2 common. What remains if I take 2 common? X plus 3. Okay, is equals to 0. So finally our factors are, what can I take common again? I can take x plus 3 common again. If I take x plus 3 and x plus 3 common, remains x plus 2. So finally we have got the 2 zeros of this quadratic polynomial, and the 2 zeros are x is equals to minus 3 and x is equals to minus 2. Okay, x is equals to minus 3. Further, if you simplify, x is equals to minus 2. Okay, this is the way we find the factors. Let's take one more example. X square minus 3 is equals to 0. Okay, how do you factorize this? Very simple. Here I cannot do by splitting middle term. Okay, so what do? I take x square is equals to 3. So if I just take x value, I'll get a root here. Okay, and that root will be taken as plus or minus 3. So x is equals to plus root 3 or x is equals to minus root 3. Here we are not splitting, okay, anything here. We cannot split it. We can do by splitting middle term only when we have 3 terms. Okay, when we have 2 terms, you should not go with splitting. You can go directly like this. So root 3 and minus root 3 are factors of this. How do you check it that they are factors or not? Very simple. Substitute root 3 here in place of x. Root 3 square minus 3, square and root gets cancelled, 3 minus 3 is equals to 0. Another root is minus root 3, so let's substitute minus root 3. Minus root 3 square minus 3 is equals to 0. Okay, so minus root 3 square is plus root 9. Okay, minus root 3 square is plus root 9. So what is root 9? That is again 3. Okay, so here you don't go directly. First square it. The sign becomes positive. Okay, so minus root 3 square becomes root 9 minus 3. So root 9 is 3 minus 3, that is also again 0. So these are the 2 zeros of this quadratic polynomial. So anytime whenever you want to check whether it is a factor or not, or whether it is a 0 or not, you should substitute the values in the equation. Okay, let's take one more example. Another example of factorizing: x square plus x minus 6. Okay, I want to find the factors of this. So very simple. Here I'll use splitting middle term method because there are three terms. Okay, multiplying first and the last term, I'll get minus 6x square. So 6 goes in 3 table, 3 2 times and 6 1 times. Okay, now I have to decide what should be the, how should we split this x. So 3 2 times is 6, but I want minus 6 here. Okay, I want minus 6. So what do? I'll put minus sign here. 3 minus 2. Now you check, 3 minus 2 will give you 1. Okay, that is your middle term. And 3 into minus 2 is minus 6. Okay, so we are getting both. The sum we are getting as 1 and the product 3 into minus 2, that is minus 6. The product also we are getting here. Okay, so we should take 3 and minus 2 as the factors of 6. Why we should not take 6 and 1? Because 6 minus 1 will not give you the middle term. 6 minus 1 is 5, but what is your middle term? It's 1x. So I cannot take 6 minus 5, and neither I can take 6 plus 1. Okay, so finally our factors of 6 should be taken as 3 and minus 2. 6 and 1 we should ignore it. So x square, what do I do now? I'll write the first term as it is. This second term, that is x, I'll write as 3x minus 2x. For 1x, can I write 3x minus 2x or not? Yes. So I'll add x here also. So 3x minus 2x is 1x, and 3 into 2 is minus 6. This is minus 6 here. Okay, now again, if you want, you can split it, x into x plus 3 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 into 2. Then what can I take common here now? I can take common, I can take from these two, I can take x as common. Okay, see, x is common, so I'll take x common, remains x plus 3. And here from the second one I can take 2 common. Okay, minus 2 common, remains x plus 3 again. Finally from here I can take x plus 3 common. Okay, you can see here again x plus 3, this will always be same. Okay, if this 2 in the last step, this 2 will be same. So x plus 3 I'll take common again, remains x minus 2. So finally our factors are x plus 3 and x minus 2. Further, if you simplify it, x is equals to minus 3 plus 3 becomes minus 3. Okay, if you compare with equal to 0, and minus 2 becomes plus 2. X is equals to, so minus 3 and plus 2 are zeros of this, or roots of this. Okay, x plus 3, x minus 2 are factors of this. So this is the way. Now the most important part is this one here, how to find the factors. If you do the mistake in taking the factors, then your whole problem goes wrong. Okay, so this is the way we have to do it. Hope it is clear to you all. Okay, thank you.